think that the European Union now, all of the European Union now understands that in the Western Balkans, in this region, there is a space for others, other players in the world, other third countries, only if the European Union is not consistent and is not credible. And that we cannot afford that. We cannot afford to have a Russian, a Chinese, or a different presence in the region with a strong political influence in the current geopolitical context, in the middle of Europe, in the heart of Europe. We always think of Belgium as the heart of Europe. If you take a slightly different geographical approach, the Balkans is the heart of Europe. So I think that for the first time there is a geostrategic understanding of the fact that it is up to us, it is up to the European Union. The more we are present, the less we have to fear about the geopolitical orientation of the region. And I've always been convinced of that. But as an Italian, I am a little bit part of the region, so it's easy for me. The European Union has no competitor in the Western Balkans if it is consistent and present and credible. So it's up to us to do it. If it's not, I think it's going to face problems, first of all, on the European Union side. And also it's going to be more difficult for the countries in the region, because we know that the European Union agenda is, I think, the only agenda that unites the countries, the societies in the region, not only within the countries, but also among them at regional level. We don't have to forget that the enlargement in the Western Balkans is the only one that has some components of reconciliation included in it, exactly as it was the case for the very beginning of the European integration process. The European Union started with the 6 founding member states to mend the wounds of the Second World War. Here, we always refer as Ukraine as the first war on European continent when we forget about the Balkan Wars. So here, I think we have a common interest in bringing the entire region into the European Union, because it's also the way in which the entire region can cooperate under the same institutional umbrella, being all part of the European Union. So I think if the European Union is not credible and consistent on the European Union membership of the region, there is a lot to lose for the European Union, for the region, for the individual countries, not only in terms of economy and rule of law and democracy, but also in terms of security.